Welcome to Rural Energy's Toyotomi sales training. In this session, we will walk you through Toyotomi's lineup of heaters, water heaters, and the HC190 convector, equipping you with the knowledge to confidently guide customers to the right solution. Let's get started with our most popular line, the vented heaters. Toyotomi vented heaters offer safe, reliable, and efficient heat for various room sizes. Each heater includes a vent kit and supports venting up to 10 feet with no more than 3 bends. Wi-Fi capability is available, but only on 2.4 GHz networks. 5 GHz networks, including your phone's hotspot, will not work. Your customers can choose from 2 clean, modern colors, off-white or graphite. Fuel options for Toyotomi heaters include 1K kerosene, low sulfur number 1 fuel, ultra-low sulfur diesel, and ultra-low sulfur heating oil. Any use of other fuel types will void the warranty and shorten the life of your heater. Now let's break down the models by performance. The Laser 301 and 302. This heater can do 15,000 BTU per hour on high and can heat a room size of 350 to 720 square feet. The Laser 531 and 532 will fire up at 22,000 BTU per hour on high and heat up a room sizes between 750 and 1,150 square feet. The Laser 731 and 732. This heater is the biggest of them all and will fire up at 40,000 BTU per hour on high and can heat up spaces between 1,400 to 2,000 square feet. There are new models coming soon. 303 and 304, the 533 and 534, and the 733 and 734. These models are now launching with Bluetooth capabilities and fully replacing their original models. A new main control board and an upgraded Wi-Fi module that supports Bluetooth capability will be installed in these units, so they will not be interchangeable with older models. Please contact your nearest dealer for any updates or additional changes. Laser 60AT. The Laser 60AT bridges the gap for mid-sized spaces. It runs at 30,000 BTU per hour on high, which makes it perfect for spaces between 950 to 1,500 square feet. Heater sizing. When it comes to sizing a heater, bigger isn't always better. Oversizing or undersizing a unit can actually shorten the life of the heater and create problems for the customer. So what should you look at when helping someone choose the right Toyotomi heater? Key factors include the local climate, the size of the home and the quality of its insulation, air filtration needs, appliance efficiency, and of course, the comfort preferences of the people living there. If a heater is oversized, it tends to short cycle. That means more soot buildup, more wear and tear on the heat exchanger, wasted fuel, and higher energy bills. That's not good for the customer or the heater. And here's something important to remember. You do not need to oversize a Toyotomi heater for colder climates. Even at minus 40 degrees, the BTU drop is less than 4%. External oil tank installation for Laser series. When installing an external fuel tank, it's important to follow proper guidelines to ensure both safety and efficiency. First, the installation height matters. The fuel outlet of the tank must be at least 16 inches higher than the fuel inlet on the heater. This ensures proper fuel flow. Next, pay attention to the tank height. The top of the fuel tank should not exceed 8.5 feet above the floor surface where the heater sits. Going beyond this can create pressure issues and improper fuel delivery. Finally, safety clearances must be respected. The fuel tank should be placed at least 6 feet away from all heat sources. This minimizes the risk of fire hazards and ensures compliance with safety standards. By following these 3 guidelines, fuel outlet height, maximum tank height, and safe distance from heat sources, you'll help guarantee a safe and effective installation. Required installation items. For a full installation, a few items must be purchased separately. 3/8 inch outer diameter copper tubing, or 1/2 inch if the fuel line run is longer than 50 feet. A water block fuel filter, like the Goldenrod 496. and a safety shutoff valve. Optional parts and accessories. Every installation is a little different. Some customers will need longer fuel lines, others will need more exhaust pipe. That's why Toyotomi offers a range of accessories, including pipe extensions from 9 to 24 inches, flexible extension pipe, which allows the exhaust to be relocated higher or further along the wall, flue pipe extensions ranging from 12 and 5/8 up to 78 and 3/4 inches, add the lifter pump, which helps deliver fuel to heaters installed upstairs or higher than your fuel tank. Alright, let's move on to water heaters. Now, unlike the vented heaters, these don't come with a vent kit in the box. You'll need to grab either a direct vent kit or a chimney vent kit, depending on your setup. The good news is, the venting rules are the same. No more than 10 feet of pipe and no more than 3 bends if you're going with the direct vent option. Keep it simple and you'll be set. Now, these models don't have Wi-Fi or Bluetooth, but here's the thing. They're not about fancy extras. They're built for performance and reliability. When it comes to fuel, you've got 3 approved choices. The first is 1K kerosene. The second is low sulfur number 1 or number 2 fuel oil. And the third is ultra low sulfur diesel. And here's a big one. Just like with the vented heaters, using anything else is going to void your warranty and shorten the heater's lifespan. So stick to what the manufacturer recommends. It will save you a lot of headaches. Every installation is also going to require a fuel filter, a relief valve, 3/8 copper tubing, a safety shutoff valve, and either a flue pipe installation kit or a chimney adapter. These aren't optional. They're part of doing the job right. Now, let's talk models. First up is the OM122DW domestic water heater. This one comes with 3/4 inch inlets and outlets right at the top of the unit. It packs 128,900 BTUs of heating power, so you'll have no problem meeting your hot water needs. It also includes a temperature and pressure relief valve that pops at 150 psi and a temperature control with a maximum setting of 155 degrees Fahrenheit. Next, we've got the OM128 Hydronic heater. Now this one has a few key differences. The inlets and outlets are 1 and 1/4 inch, and they're located on the side of the unit instead of the top. The BTU output is the same, 128,900 BTUs, but you need a higher maximum temperature of 175 degrees Fahrenheit, making it perfect for hydronic heating applications. It is also important to note that this hydronic heater does not come with a relief valve, so purchasing a pressure relief valve with a max pressure rating of 30 psi will be needed. You may also need some optional accessories such as a vent pipe extension that adjusts from 31 and 3/4 inches to 57 inches, or a flue pipe extension designed for wall thicknesses up to 18 and 1/8 inches. Alright, let's shift gears and talk about external fuel tanks. This part is important because how you set up the tank will affect how well the heater runs. First off, tanks aren't included. You'll need to purchase one separately and have it installed by a qualified fuel supply technician. Here are the key rules to remember. The fuel outlet needs to be at least 12 inches above the floor where the heater sits. That little bit of height makes a big difference. It keeps fuel flowing smoothly. The top of the tank should not be more than 8 1/2 feet above the heater base. Anything higher puts too much pressure on the system. And finally, safety first. The tank must be at least 6 feet away from any heat source. That's non-negotiable. Follow these simple guidelines and your fuel delivery will stay consistent. Your system will run safely and you'll avoid unnecessary strain on the equipment. Last but not least, the HC190. For customers who already have boiler systems, the HC190 is a smart choice. It's efficient, compact, and designed to deliver steady comfort. It puts out between 4,050 and 20,000 BTUs, which makes it perfect for heating spaces anywhere from 300 to 1,000 square feet. The unit needs a 1/2 inch supply in return, and you can set the temperature anywhere between 50 and 90 degrees. What makes it stand out? The HC190 combines both radiant and convective heat, giving you the best of both worlds. It comes with a built-in thermostat that can communicate with zone controls, and its variable fan speed helps save on energy costs. Plus, it runs whisper quiet, so you'll hardly notice it's on. Another big win is the space it saves. One HC190 can replace up to 37 feet of baseboard, and it installs in about half the time. So let's bring it all together. Vented heaters are powerful, efficient, and smart-enabled. Water heaters and hydronic systems provide high BTU output with reliable performance. And the HC190 convector, it's a space-saving, efficient add-on that pairs perfectly with boiler systems. And remember, getting the right size, venting correctly, and choosing the right accessories are what make the difference between an average install and a great one.